Your vital systems have been traumatized by the debris. The lack of sunlight and air limit your ability to photosynthesize or regeneration. Not to mention my own chances for survival. Damn the luck. Well, never fear. There's got to be a back road out of here. Things can't be as bleak as they seem. Where's that inevitable route out? Well, it's a good thing we've got your secret weapon. Let's have it, old man. Huh? Where are those powers of nature of yours? One good earthquake might be just what the doctor ordered, so to speak. Little shake, rattle, and roll, and you're free. Are you even listening to me? Apparently not. Well, there it is then. Several tons of rot blocking our escape, very little air and no food. There's no shortage of silence. So much to be formidable. Say something, damn it. I can't stand silence.
It's over, Arcane. We're going to die.
This can't be it. The end of an era. The end of all that is exceptional and special in the world. The end of me. It can't be. To be so close to the secrets of immortality, yet denied the final resolution by such a primitive circumstance. What irony. And it's all your fault. You and that horrid swamp of yours. Don't think that I don't know who's behind this detestable incident.
Hope has ended.
Not yet it hasn't. Graham's out there. He knows exactly where I am. He adores and worships me. He'll stop at nothing to find me. Dear Graham, I know you'll come through for me. My loyal assistant, protege. Well, protege is a bit of an overstatement. Fact is, the poor man's a sorry excuse for an assistant to a scientist. He does function moderately well as confidant, companion, and friend. That's an interesting concept. Friendship. I even remember those days when you and I shared a few of those affections for one another. It felt good, as I recall. But of course, that was then, and those days are behind us now, long forgotten. Besides, sentimentality does not become me. Not when my work demands total focus. Where the hell is Graham? His rescue plan should be underway by now. Where are the sounds of men working outside the cave? It's work. Work, you see. It's always been that way for me, you know. Work taking precedence over other things. Even as a boy, my academic prowess kept me apart from the other children. Do you think it bothered me now when they used to laugh at me because I excelled in scholastics rather than their silly football games? That they could all see Anton Arcane today. After all, I am the Anton Arcane. Doctor, visionary, and gifted intellectual. Do you have any grasp what it's like to be me, Holland? To be thinking day and night, to have brilliant concepts and complicated reasoning constantly fermenting in your mind? Well, of course you don't. Intelligence is like a protozoa, Holland. It's fascinating, mysterious, and forever multiplying. I'll tell you a secret, my friend. There are times when my mind takes on a will of its own. That's right, it does. And a demanding bugger it is, too. That's when the headaches begin. My eyes throb in their sockets and my ears are filled with that damnable ringing. If people knew how difficult, how incredibly taxing being me is, I doubt if they'd be as envious as they are. You know, many times I have to pretend that everything's all right so I don't upset or alarm people. Can you imagine that? I actually have to act normal to hide my superiority. It's always been like that for me, you know. Even when I was growing up, my mother's oppressive manner would become too much for me, and I'd have to somehow silence her incessant nagging criticisms of me. So I'd simply become someone else. I became quite good at it too, you know, acting away the pain. So you can undoubtedly see how acting comes rather naturally to me. I've always thought I'd make a splendid thespian. Of course, I excel at everything I do, but the dramatic arts hold a special lure for me. And I'm not talking about film or television. There's certainly no art to be found there. I'm talking about theater. God! The notion of standing alone on the stage, performing the classics. Being held in the center of a bright spotlight. Becoming someone else. Holding an entire audience in the palm of your hand, captives, every one of them, as they hang on your every word, gesture, and emotion. Riveted to their seats, spellbound by the sheer uncontested power you hold over them. I know what you're thinking. Beneath that drooping green veneer, if I'm so bloody marvelous, where's the international recognition? Don't deny it, Holland. I can see it etched in your beady little eyes. You want to know where all the prizes are, the tributes, the accolades from my esteemed peers, my admiring fellow colleagues. Don't make me laugh. My peers are all deceased. Aristotle, Galileo, Newton, Einstein, all of them. Only men of real achievement could ever begin to understand, to comprehend the totality of my scientific contributions. I'm surprised at you, Holland. That envious group of sniveling morons that pass themselves off as scientists that are all completely worthless. So quite frankly are their awards. Even as this oxygen in this wretched cave dissipates, soon I shall be joining my infamous predecessors in death, to be forever installed in the pantheon of greatness. What a travesty. Look at me. How the hell can this be happening to me? And where the hell is Graham? Can the fates be so irrational as to take me now? Damn the heavens for doing this to me! And the Supreme Being, if there is one! And that brings us to the question of the hour, doesn't it? Is there a Supreme Being? Hello? Is there anyone out there? Millions of your believers claim that you are. And if you are, what should I call you? God? Allah? Master? You must have a name you like to go by. What about, Grim Reaper? It's catchy, it's got a nice ring to it. And it occurs to me as I stand here at your mercy that you, creator and executioner, may well be one and the same. Oh, come on now, be fair. The least you can do is show yourself. How do I know you exist? Because of the complex laws of physics, the miracle of nature, or is it the mere spectre of the universe which is supposed to convince me? Well, sorry, my elusive deity. But all that can be explained by the sheer inevitability of mathematical probability. Got you there, didn't I? You forgot you weren't dealing with just any ordinary man. You're dealing with Anton Arcane. And I grant you that, I'm pretty bloody amazing. Mere chance could never account for my astonishing presence on the Earth, so therefore I suppose you must exist. I don't like the sound of that, Holland. Your time's finally come, hasn't it? Strange that it brings me no joy. Only emptiness. By my adversary. I've won at last.